Okay, so let me share my screen. Yesterday we configured the Jenkins and we have installed the plugins, different plugins. So today I'll show you how to create a Jenkins job, right? How to create a Jenkins job. So you can go here or you can use a new item to create a new job. To create a new job in Jenkins, so make sure the Jenkins is up and running. So if not up, this is not going to be, see, I think this is down. So why it is down? So the server is down. Jenkins server is down. You are not able to access. The reason for this is your Jenkins is so stopped. So I have to start it again. So start the Jenkins java -jar jenkins.var file. So then you will get a Jenkins is fully up and running. That message you will get. So you have to wait for that message. Until that message, see now we got a Jenkins is fully up and running. So even if it stops also, don't need to worry. Okay, just open a command prompt and start it. So using this command. So java -jar jenkins.var file, the file name. So then you wait for this, then it is going to be up. See, now it is ready. 3. So keep me signed in. I'm just keeping. So that's it. Now I need to either you can create a job here or you can put it. I'm clicking on new item. So just start HybridFrmework. April 14th, 2023. You can choose any Maven project or whatever it is, but I'm selecting a freestyle project. Freestyle project. So one card application. So you just no need to change anything, and Git also you don't need to do anything here as of now. So this is the direct trigger we are doing, so not through Git, because still we didn't push the code to Git. So when your code is in the Git, from Git you want to take it, then you have to select this. Then this is the one I want to tell you. So build periodically. So when you select build periodically, you are scheduling your job. So what time you want to run every day. That's a scheduling is done by under build triggers section, build periodically or schedule it. So you can schedule, there is a cron job pattern. So you have to give cron job pattern. This is a cron job pattern. Five fields are there. One is first is a minutes, hour, day of the month, day of the week. That's the, so 5 fields you can use it. And also, so you can give the some parameters are here. For example, if you give 0, 0, star, star, star. So they said for a dozen daily jobs will cause a large spike at midnight. This is midnight, it will run to dozen jobs. So instead of that, you can specify particular time frames like this. Now H H of 07 * means sometime between 12 a.m. midnight to 7:59 a.m. So you can also the step intervals with H, with or without ranges you can give also. So now this will run midnight 12 to 8. So a.m. in between that, your job will run it. Like that's a lot of examples here. See that? Every 15 minutes you want, you give like this. So hour by 15, remaining all stars you give. And you can give every 10 minutes. That's too much. We don't want. Once every 2 hours at 45 minutes past the hour starting at 9:45 a.m. and finishing at 3:45 p.m. every weekday. So then you can give this. Once in every 2-hour slot between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. every weekday, you can specify this hour, so by 2 * 1 to 5. So once a day on the 1st and 15th of every month, except December, you can use this, right? So that's you can specify how you want to run your job using this build periodically. But now I am not choosing that. I don't want that. So just unchecking that checkbox. Then in the build section, build environment, I want to add timestamps to the console. It will add the timestamp. So this you can select it. Next, so build steps. This is the one. So you want to run Windows batch command, or you want to run invoke Gradle script, or invoke shell script, or invoke top level maven targets. Ours is a maven, right? So you can select this. So then give goals, clean install. So that's a command you have to give. Clean install. It will do the maven clean, then maven install. It will execute. Then here you have to give POM, the POM project location. So where is the POM file? This is not our projects. Go to, this is our project. So here you have a POM, right? Just give this POM. So this is the POM. This path you have to supply. This path you have to give. The POM file path you have to give. If you want to run independently, so I'm going to give this one. Next, that's it. And just simple job if you want. This is the simple job creation. Apply and save it. Then you can see here build. So build now. Click on build now. So the build will trigger here. So this one. If you want to see console output, who started also, you can see that. So see that? The starting and your code will execute. See, test cases are going to start it now. Test suite started. That will execute the entire test case. Okay, so let it run, okay? It will take time. So meanwhile, we can create a GitHub account. So if anybody doesn't have a GitHub account, you can share your screen and I'll guide you how to create that so that it will be useful for you guys, okay? Because I already created, so I have to go and log in with my account. So just type anybody github.com. So I already logged in, but I don't want to use this. So let me log out and we'll log in again, okay? So first you have to sign up. So first time you are doing, you have to sign up. You already registered, then click on sign in. So do you have a GitHub account or no?
No, Ramesh.
So we don't have, right? So let's go and create one GitHub account. It's very quick and fast. It doesn't take much time. So if anybody wants to share, and I'll guide you and follow others. So anybody wants to do that? Or no? Nobody? Whether you are you want to create or no? Otherwise, you follow the sign up process. Then I'll directly show, okay, sign in process. Because I don't have, already I created, I don't want to create again. So let me create sign in process, and I put a 2-factor authentication. I'll get a 2-factor authentication. See, there's a creation of, so any of this projects, it created. Now what you can do, you can create your own repositories. How to create your own repositories? So just go here, top right side, this is the one, plus icon. First we have to create, this is the one repository name, but I have to create, my repository is a public, anybody can access that. So from here, you click on this, see new repository, or you can import a repository. So anything you can do. Just I want to create a new repository. So you give the repository name. So I'm going to give a repository name same as my project location, project name. So this is my project name. I'm going to give this one only. I'm going to give this. Okay. Then you give open cart application, open cart application, regression test source. So if you want public or private, you decide. Private, if you give, nobody can see this repository. I'm just keeping as a public. Okay, I don't work. Then click on create repository. So you have to create a repository first, but one time only. Every time you don't need to create a repository multiple. So whenever you want to push a new repository, the new code you want to different project, you can use the new repository creation process. Now, if you're already working on the same repository, you don't need to create every time. You'll just clone it. That I'll show you that, how to clone all those commands. See, this is the commands very nicely created. See that? This one. Okay, with this, you can do that. Now, how you can map now? So see that this, follow these steps one by one. Follow these steps one by one. Or push an existing repository from command line. So you can do that, or import code from another repository. You can import the code also, whatever it is, whichever is convenient to you. So then you can do here. See, this is the code. This is the GitHub repository URL. This is the GitHub repository URL. This repository URL, you can use it. So you can use this URL. So you can go and open the project. Open the project. So in this location, then right click. So git bash. First you have to install the git. So we missed that, right? So git also we didn't install. So let's go and install Git before coming here. Before coming here, you install the Git. So keep all these commands handy. And so let's install the Git. Git is a version control tool. I already told that. So Git install. So Git install. So you can see Git. So installing Git. So installing Git. So in the machine, you can install. Installing the Git. So you can just click on the download. So downloads, and you can click on download for Windows. You can just click on this. So click here to download. So just click here to download, and you'll get exe file. So you can, so this one, you got a exe file, just open that. The quick installations, these are all, so it doesn't take much time. So just install. So you can install the Git. So finish it. So that's it. It is installed. Okay. Now you can go to the after installation of the Git. So Git is another version control tool. Jenkins is a CI/CD tool. Maven is a build tool. Don't confuse with all these terminologies. So Maven will create the build of the project. You can build, you can compile the code. You can create a jar files. You can download, it will download the jars to your project. You just mention the dependencies, and you can, it will download the jars to your local repository. That's a Maven build tool. But Jenkins, you can run your test cases in the Jenkins server, and it will send a notification to you, passed or failed, or the notifications, it will send to you automatically. And also, you can deploy the code in different environments using Jenkins. So that's so easy for developers' life. So that's another advantage of that. Okay. Next, so we have a Git tool and GitHub. GitHub is a web application, cloud-based web application. It is used to store the code. That is called, it will create a repository. On that repository, we are going to place our code into one repository. Every project has a one repository. Every project has a one repository. So if you want to work with that repository, you should have a permissions. then you can clone it to your local machine. First, you have to download to your local machine. That downloading is done by git clone. The repository URL you have to give. Git clone, then repository URL you have to give it. And see how to do that. Let me show you. First, I'll now this is the location, right? This is the location. Just right click. You can see git bash. So open the git bash. So open the git bash and execute all the commands that you just got it here, right? So this one by one you execute it. This one. So execute all the commands. So then you initialize that git. Git init is for initializing the git. Till now, normal project, right? Now it is a initializer. Now see, you got a master. The branch name you are getting. Git branch, if you check, it will tell you you are in the master branch. So you can add all the files. For example, what files changed. So git status, if you do, see, it will tell you what are all the files modified in red color. So what are all the files modified in this directory? It will tell you in the red color first time. Now I want to add all these files. Then simply what is the command you have to use? Git add. Or you can create your own branch also. You can create your own branch also. So maybe I'll add this first, this readme file. Let me add the readme file. So I can do that. So then git commit. So commit is going to save. So add is adding the file to your repository, your branch. Master is the parent branch. Parent branch, on parent branch, you should not work. You have to create your own branch. So I'm going to create on top of this, I'm going to create my own branch. So let's see how to do that. Let me first commit this. First readme file commit. Okay, so I just committed. Now, so I want to create my own branch means, so you can, so you can change now master to main also. Master to main also you can change. So you can give this git branch -m main. So it is you're creating a new branch. So out of master, this one. And out of this, you can create your own branch also. I'll just push this code, I'll tell you. Git add dot. So all the files you add, it will add. Git add dot means all the files it will add in that directory, what are all the files modified. Git commit -m and you give the commit message. Open cart, test cases, design. See, all files are so added. Now, so what you need to do? You have to do git push -u origin main. Git push -u origin. So automatically, please make sure you have the correct access rights. So why git status? Nothing to commit working trees. Git push origin main. Yeah, why? Origin doesn't appear to be a Git repository. Git push. Should work. Otherwise, no, just give this command. So we'll see this. Now, do a git push origin main. Git push minus u origin main. Yeah. So git remote, we have to give first. We are adding that. See, the entire code is pushing. So push means it pushing the code to remote repository. That is main. Now you refresh here in the browser. See, entire code came here. See, the entire code came here. So this is the web application, right? Web application, our code is pushed. That's a linkage between. See, this is the branch. So on top of this, if you want to create your own branch, you can create your own. See, just 2 minutes ago, entire code came here. So now you can, I can create my own branch on top of this. So git checkout minus B. Jira, any ticket number, if you want, you can give a ticket number. For example, task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cleanup code. So this is the just a branch you are creating. This is my branch now. Now main code will come into this branch. Now total how many branches are there? How do you know? Git branch, if you do. So now see, first you have a main branch, you have your own branch. So now I am not changing this main branch. So I am going to work on this branch. I can make anything on this branch. So the entire main branch code is going to come into here. Now, if you make changes in this branch, it won't affect others who are using the main branch. So that's why nobody should work on the master branch. This is the main is a master branch. Master branch just for releases and pushing the code to different environments that will be used. And here only we are going to work. So for example, I am making some changes here. Okay, I'm making some changes here. So maybe I'll remove some files, unwanted files here. So here, I'll remove some unwanted files here. So maybe these law reports, see, these are so many, right? I'll just go to that. So I'll clean up all these things. This one. And so like this, you can clean up, right? You can clean up. So whichever you want, more. So here also many are there. So I'll clean up. I don't want all of them, unnecessary things. And screenshots, so many screenshots will be there. I'll clean up all the screenshots. So what else here? I think we have so many. You can clean up if you want, okay? That's fine. Now, so now let's see the changes here. What are the changes you made for this? Are some files, okay, under this. Maybe one change I'll make it here, okay? One change I'll make it here. Refresh. Now I'll make one test base, I'll make a small change. So this one, I'll just add a comment here, okay? So this method verifies the given URLs with the status code. So that's one simple method we are developing. So this is the change. And now we see if you go, what are the files modified? If you want to know, just do git status. See, all these files are modified. All these files are modified. So all these files are modified here. Okay. All these files are modified now. See, these are all the files. If you want to restore, you can git restore. Which file you want to restore, you can restore it. Otherwise, you can just know the files deleted, and you can. So files added, modified files will be shown to you also. So see, modified these ones. You can add these two files. Only test base, right? This one you modified. So that's enough. Remaining, you can so just do that. Git add, first add. Git add. So or you do git add many files if you want to add. Git add dot you do. So current directory, all the files will be added. Then git add after. So git status you check. Any files are still there. In green color it is showing me they are added to current project, current repository. So the current branch. For this branch they added. Now git commit, you save them. The git commit -m and commit message. Clean up activity on framework. So we did it. Now you push it. Git push argin -u. Just git push argin. You just give your branch name. This is the branch name. Paste it. So you push the code now to remote repository. See, now you have a, can you observe here? Remote new branch is created in your GitHub repository. So go there and you can see here one more branch. See, had recent pushes, compare and pull request. Now these changes are not here in this main branch. So these changes, this branch changes are not here yet in this main branch. Then how can you push this main branch into this branch into main branch? How can you push this main? So this your own branch, task 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cleanup code branch code. You can merge here into main. How can you do that? So you can see here, your branch name also will show here. So your branch name also will show here. So all the changes files, so what files modified also, it will list out. So what are the different files modified? If you want to see your branch name. So your branch and it will show the files modified. The commit ID also will be there. So one commit ahead. So 2 branches are there total. So it will list out. So what are the changes you made and number of files modified also, you can see it will show here. So these the files, modified files also, it will show here. The commit ID will be there. There is a commit ID. So the commit ID, this is the commit ID. Can you see here? Commit ID. If you click on commit ID, it will show number of files modified here. It will show here. So files modified, everything it will appear here. What are the files modified You can see all the files modified here. So it will show the files modified, reports and cleanup. These are all things we cleaned up. And test base also we made change. So what change we made? You can see here. See that. This is the change. What you made it is showing very clearly here. So that's how you can check it up. So which files modified? What are the changes made? Okay, so that's the branch. But how can you merge this branch into main? So to merge that into main, you create a pull request, PR we call that. So how can you go back to the repository? This is the repository name. So select your branch, compare and pull request. Compare and pull request. And you write the description. So made cleanup on the framework unnecessary files. Okay, so please review and merge into main. That's it. So this branch will go to main. So see that arrow mark into main. This branch will go to main. Okay. Now you can add a reviewers here. No reviewers, you can add a reviewers. So there must be one reviewer. And also your Jenkins job link also you have to provide here. Successful. So we have one Jenkins job, right? This one, see, success. So this Jenkins job, you can paste it here. So that they can see whether it is successful or not. Create a pull request. So assign the reviewer to anybody. So assign the reviewer. You can change it to, so I'll just put, if team members will be there, the team members we can add. So name has to show, generally name will show here, okay? Request up to 15 reviewers. So now you can see this is the pull request to 1. So like this, it will show all the pull requests for different persons who are all reviewers. Reviewers can see that and they can approve or they can comment, they can change anything. And require approval from specific reviewers before merging. So you can add a rule also. Without approving, you cannot merge this branch into main branch. So then merge pull request. So you have to add a rule and get approvals. Then you can do that. So there will be one approvals. You can add and also approve will be there. Add a rule. Require a pull request. Require approval. So like this, you can add some rules here. Okay. And create. So you can get approvals, branch production rules. Here is the pull request. You can go to pull request, see new pull request. You can see pull request. You can click on this, review required. Otherwise, it is not going to do that. So you can just, so you can approve, you can add Ramesh. So first reviewer must be there, then only you can add, right? So now you can get is self-assigned now. So you can approve it. There is an approval option. So you can merge it automatically. So the approvals has to come here. You will get the owner will get a approval option. So once it is approved, and then you can merge it. So write something approved. So comment, and then you can merge it. Comments 1. I think these are all blocking, and we can merge pull request, confirm merge. So you can merge it. See, now it is merged. So it is merged. So you can delete the branch if you want. See the signal merged. So now merged one commit into main. So now go to main. Now you can see the change. So you can go, if you want to see them, you can go to this factory test base. You can see the change here. This is the one, right? This is the change. So before it was not there. So this is how you can push the code to remote repository. So any questions here? Now you can configure this, this how to clone it. Let me show you how to clone. Clone is very important. Okay, there you go to any company, they have a repository like this. So then how can you download this code into your local machine? Then how you will add into Eclipse? So that is the very important first point you are going to do any company if you go. So now here code, can you see here code? Click on code, and this is the URL. Copy this URL and create your own folder in the either C drive or D drive. It's up to you. Create your own folder. Maybe I'll create a. So one. Create one anywhere here. Okay. So one GitHub projects. So I'll create a GitHub projects. Now I'll clone it here. How to clone? Again. So just right click. Open the Git bash. Open the Git bash. Then give the command git clone the URL, the copied URL, the clone URL. So the URL, just paste it here. So what is the command? How to download repository to repository code into your local machine? What is the first command? Git clone URL.
Yeah.
See, all the code will be downloaded. See this? All the code is downloaded. Now so now it is in this folder. Now you go into that folder. So now it is the main branch. Now you want to create your own branch. Git. There are two ways. Git branch name. Or you want to create a branch and check out to that. So you can do that. Git checkout -b
branch name.
So clone demo. I can give clone demo branch. Clone demo branch. So you can give April 14th, 2023. So like this, I can create my own branch out of this code. Again, this also you can push it to make some changes and push it to the remote repository. So I see I'm going to create a new file. Okay, I'm going to create a new file, and then I'll push this code to. Now, how to add this? So already I have added this code, right? So you have to take another, so I'll just take new workspace. So this one I'll take and I'll add code, okay? I'll add the code. So this project I will add, how to add this project into Eclipse. That's the second step. First step is cloning and creating a branch. Now, how to import into this workspace your downloaded code, your Maven project, how to do that. So go to, after opening your Eclipse, go to File, Import, Maven, existing Maven project, you have to select here. In this import window, choose the Maven project. If it is a Gradle, Gradle project. If it is a Maven, Maven project. If it is a general Java project, existing project. Okay. So based on your project type, you have to choose that one. So existing project, next, and browse the code. So where is that thing I kept in the WebDriver info, GitHub projects? This is the one. So you have to go to the folder inside, okay? Folder inside, click and select. See now pom.xml is coming. Click finish. See now project will come into, see the project has come. See, project has come and your branch name also showing here. So now here I can do anything. I can do many changes. So what are the changes? If, for example, I want to add some how to run this file, I'll make changes, okay? Okay, so this is not allowing. Or I'll go here, I'll update, okay? Where we can go here, right? Here. I'll go and update this one. Here. So this project is used to the regression test cases. So locally, we can run this project of cloning and import the locally. We can run this project by following below steps. So one is first clone the repo into local machine. So git clone to repo URL. Next step, cd to project folder. Then create a branch. Git checkout -b branch name. So then port the project into Eclipse workspace. Create new files or modify existing files. So then add the files to new branch. So git add dot, then git status to know the files modified. Then save the files. So git commit -m commit a message. So then git push origin branch name to remote repository. Then raise the pull request to push the changes to main branch. To run locally, so do mvn clean, maven clean. Right click on the form. I'll write very clearly. So right click on form.xml file, do maven clean, then maven install. That's it. So this is the changes I made. So close it. So now add this. This is our branch. Yeah, clone demo. And see git status first. Git status. See, it is going to show you which files you modified. So we didn't modify all these things, right? Okay, no problem. Just add, git add. So git commit -m added readme file content. So that's it. Git. Now we do git status, nothing to commit. Because this working tree is clean. All are added and committed. So no files are there. So now do git push origin clone demo. So you can create a number of branches on top of master branch. So git push origin clone demo. So now see clone demo will be shown there again. Go there. See now clone demo has come. Now create a pull request. Create a pull request and merge into main. So I'm going to create a pull request. So added readme file content. So you can add at least one reviewer. You can add. So add the reviewer. It's not aligned. So permission 3. It should show, right? I'll put here. I'll just merge pull request, confirm merge. Okay, so it is merged now. Okay, pull request successfully merged and closed. Now we can go to the main. So where is the main is there. See now if you see how many branches will show. This is the one and previous one. Like this, how many branches are there, it will show here. So which branch you want, you can clone that. Okay, and you can check out also which. So now this readme file is going to show the data. One contributor. So here Rameshan 3. You can see that all the where is the readme? Okay, these are all the steps, right? Yeah, these are all the steps are showing. So like this, you can work with the Git and GitHub. Any questions? That's all about entire project. Okay, so any questions or no questions means we can drop. And even weekend also this same thing is going on, but anybody have wants, you can come and join there also. No doubts, we're good. We're done with all the concepts.